They're all leaving.
No, they're gonna just take a break. They're gonna announce it. Is it yearly?
No, it happened at different places.
I think it's not happening in years. It sounded like the first one was in 2018. I'm not sure if they've done another. That definitely. I'm not sure if they've done another pro-am. But the world championship last year was also in person.
It was in Dallas.
It was in Arlington. It was in Dallas. But we were in Dallas. It was the last minute, like, his brother had something going on, and my wife was like, hey, why don't you go? Because he and I don't get to do stuff as often, whereas I coach my older son's baseball team, so it just seemed like a good win thing to do, yeah. Realized it was happening. Yeah, I probably would have gone. In Dallas? Yeah. We've been there for 20 years now, I think. So. Where you from?
450 left.
Then lived up in Connecticut for 5 years and then lived in Dallas. No better market to be in and that sort of stuff. But I love mountains. I love getting outside and doing things.
Mountains?
Yeah. Mountains not in year-round weather for doing stuff outside, not so much. But
It's either really cold.
yeah, not cold so much. That's usually the nicer time. But like even this time of year where the weather when it's like 15. Oh, absolutely. Barbecue, Tex-Mex, yeah.
Where are you in Dallas?
We're in far north Dallas, so there's like a finger of Dallas that you can.
What?
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah. Yo, microwavable shoes, what's up? Yeah. Yo, microwave, what's up? How we doing? Woo! Hey, microwave, you use Kool Mustard in the knife shop? Oh yeah. Mr. Savage and Lachlan, typical gamer and Booga. Cypher became Moxie.
No, someone's over there.
No, those are just people getting ready.
No.
You know, always Kool Mustard. Yes sir. Yes sir. Yes sir.
Pretty confident. I'm trying both of them for all the actual gameplay.
Hey, you hyped up for the event, Microwave? Yes, sir. Let's go. 1 minute left. Wait, Clips is here? Where is he? That's his gaming guy, but he's not there.
I know they have popcorn. I guess they have hot dogs, maybe.
44 minutes left. Hey, you said hi? What's up? Make sure to share with your friends and like the stream. 30 seconds. Hold on, guys. I need to pause the stream real quick. Hey, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hop into game 1. Yeah. Woo. FNCS Pro-Am. Yeah. Woo. Hey, Wintery Gaming, what's up? Woo. 20. Oh yeah. All around the world. Yeah. Woo.
2025 FNCS Pro-Am coming at you guys live from the Gaming Center. My name is Zeke, joining me here on the
That's them.
It's Vivid, it's Socrata. We are here with a ton of fans. It's going to be a fantastic day. We're about to see some crazy games of Fortnite. There might even be a few little surprises along the way. Vivid, how's it feel?
Oh, it feels amazing, Zeke. From all the way back when this event was announced, to the players getting announced, to the duos getting announced, to the event even kicking off a couple of days.
Reload game?
What? Entertainment.
My duos. Who's hyped up?
Shout out to everybody making content here. It's been great. Vibe's been great.
Exciting. It's been over 5 years since we've had a Fortnite Pro-Am, and just hearing the noise, the audience, the excitement, before the matches have even begun. Look, we've got a global championship in France later this year, and it's going to be difficult to beat the excitement from this crowd.
I mean, guys, if you guys are in the venue, can you just make some noise for people home?
Yes, sir! Woo! Woo! Yeah, yeah. That's us!
So much hype.
Where's Peterbot? Where's his setup?
This is the FNCS
Somerset.
different, right? We just came off major number 2, and now we're taking it to a Pro-Am, bringing it together for a reload. It's going to be a fantastic time, man.
It's going to be awesome, right? Obviously, the FNCS circuit, it's included these majors for a couple of years now, but this little bit of a break that we have, right? This extended break between Major 2 and Major 3, filling in with the Pro-Am. Honestly, I love the vibe of it so far. It's
Hey,
super,
thank you
super
for the
cool.
hearts.
I even got people here.
Who's excited for the event?
Again, and we
Who do you think's gonna win?
Yeah.
Drop in the chat.
There's pros from all over the world, right? We've got players from Brazil, OCE, Asia,
Look at them.
NA,
Look at them.
EU, all over the world competing here today.
Oh, man. Now,
Thank you for the
before we
hearts.
actually get this all going, why don't we take a little tour around the venue, see who else is here with us. Frankie is staying by. Can you play around?
I am typical gamer. Just walked ahead.
Peterbot? Yeah, Peterbot's definitely gonna win, bro. He's crazy. He also won FNCS Globals.
Busy in the player lounge. I
Yo,
wouldn't be surprised if it happened.
wait.
So let's try.
Yo, they're inside there. Yo.
Busy Scott, as I talk to you about how
I saw so many videos on there.
more nervous than they are. These creators are used to the spotlight. These players are used to land. That means it's going to be an incredibly fierce competition. Hopefully, in a few
There's a
minutes,
fruit.
you might let me grab them for a chat because there are so many big names here, and they really want to beat each other to the incredible trophy you're going to see revealed on stage in just a few moments. There's so many friends and family.
Yo, Ari, what's up?
Just can't wait. to
Ari,
see
sorry,
who
underscore Ari.
catches over in the creator lounge? Because I imagine
No,
it's
bro.
as busy as this one.
Nightbot, don't time her out. You know what, Nightbot? I'm gonna time you out.
I should say that I am in the
Hey, what's
creator
up?
lounge right now, although it's looking a little empty, and that's probably because a lot of our creators are backstage right now, getting ready.
Try
Although
face
I did
review.
just see Bucky walk across, so some of the creators are here as well. Guys, I am so excited for all of the action.
All right, fan. I'll time it out.
Coming your way. But we do still have a few moments before we get into all of the action. But speaking of action, we got
It's reload.
that are going to be calling all the action. It is our two cast, Taco and Jacob PR.
Is it Zero Bow? No.
Since the last FNCS World, I remember being just a little bit shorter in the crowd, watching all the action unfold. Some of the creators that we're going to see today.
No.
And we got so many more.
Yeah, and the ultimate highlight for us, Jacob, is that we have the best spectator POV. I mean, we'll get a chance to see what's going on with the coach.
Bro, Nightbot times her out again. I can't untime out. But I timed out Nightbot.
There's been so much trash talk, a lot of friendly banter. It's not going to be so friendly once they're on that stage.
Yeah, and I'm going to be looking off into the crowd as the game goes off, as I'm calling all the action, see which side of the crowd is actually the loudest, is the west side, the east side, who are they actually rooting for? Because I know I got a couple of my favorites, Peter Bot, but specifically Aussie Antics is probably one I'm looking at.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some mix-ups taking place.
Aussie Antics. Yeah, Aussie Antics and Peter's definitely going to win.
Last night, you can tell who's been grinding, who's been bot reviewing, but I think Zeke and the analysts might have a little bit more to say on that.
Thank you guys. Of course we do. We'll get into all that first. Let's talk about what we're doing here today. So, program, what does that mean? Is it an FNCS? It is, but we're not just kind of doing the normal BR situation. We're actually taking it to real.
Yeah, FNCS, we're typically
Game
jumping
6
into
first
the
championship.
main island over there, 100 players, everything like that. As you can quickly see here, we're going to be dropping all the way down to 40 players, 20 duos, and every single duo is going to have a content creator and a pro grinding of that team. Now, of course, the biggest difference here is we're going to be jumping into the reload game mode, and the biggest thing about that is that if you get eliminated, as long as your duo is still alive, you actually jump back into the action.
And that's going to be interesting when you think about the point system. Because if you look at the points, you get 10 points for a victory royale. But each elimination
That's them
counts
recording
as
right
1
there.
point. So if you get 10 elims, that is the equivalent of a victory royale. I would not be surprised if we see these duos playing extra aggressive today.
Yeah, they're definitely going to play
Someone
it.
like Peter Bot, right? Someone like Bolt, who are very elimination heavy, they're very elimination hungry. This could be really good for them. Like you said, you don't even need someone to game. You're just going frag.
Obviously, being in the environment that we are, players and content creators from 5 days ago, they had a ton of practice. They've kind of been jumping in the cups. We had a couple of practice schemes yesterday, and let me tell you something, that reload format, the ability to kind of jump back into the action.
Well, there's a screen right there.
So many fights in the early game. We're going to be action-packed today.
Yeah, not only in the practice games, but also in creative. We had creators 1v1ing, pros going against creators, pros going against each other. There has been non-stop action.
Oh my gosh, we are just so unbelievably excited. But of course, we have to ask the question, are the players excited?
What was not a player?
My safety.
Ooh, stay one Rhino! Vino! Hey, Nick! Courage! Clicks! Mongrel? Oh, Allier? Oh, damn! Cypher!
Just because of the mix of the different skill levels, I think there will be a lot.
TG! Loser Fruit! Lacey! Peter! Yo! Lachlan! Howard!
I'm blessed with a great teammate. Competition looks slight. It's going to be a great day. We play together really, really well. I think everyone's
Whoa! Whoa! Yo! Yo! Damn! Nick!
Eliminate Cypher P10, eliminate Nick 830, and then maybe eliminate Guitar. 100%, I think we are going to win this.
You're right.
Now that we're the taker,
when they hit reload later today. However, I do talk some big game. Because I can say, you guys are the loudest crowd in esports. And now, I need you guys to have my back, okay? I need you to prove me right. So 1, 2, 3, make some noise! We could be even better. So I'm going to borrow some words from my good friend, Mr. 112K. FFCS Pro-Am, are you ready?
After that, I am ready. Oh my gosh, you already heard this crowd roar. And again, he's not even brought the players out, okay? Got some fans as well. Thank you guys. Show love to them. We appreciate that. So guys, what is at stake here? Let's talk about that.
Okay, so 550K, 45K.
I mean, you know, like we're talking about, why are we here? Are we here for the engagements? Are we here to have fun? $500,000 prize pool is a pretty big reason to be here and compete, Vivid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be very, very cliche here. I'm going to say, yeah, you know, the players and content creators are going to be competing for the money. Yeah, that's the prize for them. The prize really is for the Fortnite fan. The enjoyment already that's come out of this event. Obviously, the 6 games we have yet to be entertained by. I think we're the real winners.
100%, but look, it's not just the 500K prize pool, the 50K for first place. But if you do get that first place, it comes with something.
Also get medals as well. They're the official silverware partner of FNCS. They're looking at trophies in the sports space, and now they're going to take a step into esports. They've actually already created a trophy for the RLCS, and when the Pro-Am has a trophy, the Global Championships will have a trophy and medals
Oh,
as
look
well.
at that. Look at that camera.
Yeah, Thomas Light is literally the official award holder for goldsmiths and silversmiths for His Majesty the King. So literally making trophies for royalty, and we have some royalty here as well. Oh.
I mean, we got to be honest with ourselves, right? The trophy is what everybody wants. That's what competition's all about. I personally never ended up earning one. That's thanks for me. But the opportunity for everybody here to go ahead and claim that trophy, right? Have it in the back of their setups at home when they're creating content, when they're on stream. That's what it's all about.
And we've got some players here that have those trophies in the background. Booga's competing here today, but there's also a lot of creators and players that do not. And today's the day to get one.
That's right. Okay, guys, let's do this. We got to take a look at our lobby list. Who is competing here today? If you missed out on Duo Day, don't worry, we've got you covered. Here is a look at all of the duos we'll be seeing. Now let's start to kind of talk about some of these. Obviously,
so we got this
before
guy.
Everything kind of started and when Peter Bot was coming in. Everyone's thinking, okay, who's getting paired up with Peter Bot? Who could it be? You know, who's going to walk away with this legend of the scene? Turns out it's Aussie Antics. When you pair them together, Dead Crowd, you guys can go crazy. That's fine. When you pair them together, this is a terrifying game.
I mean, literally the two faces of competitive Fortnite. Peter Bot, the best player in the world, arguably, Major 2 reigning champ, global champ as well. And then Aussie Antics, who does every single viewing party for every single event ever. And the two of them together, although I will say, when we announced this pairing, Aussie, very excited. Although Vivid, I saw a little bit of fear, a little bit of concern in his eye. Because being able to keep up with Peter Bot is a feat in itself.
Well, let's be honest, Aussie Antics is not going to be able to keep up with Peter Bot. Peter Bot is literally the GOAT of Fortnite right now. He's on one heck of a run. But everybody's like, yeah, who was going to get paired up with Peter Bot? On the flip side of that, well, who was going to get paired up with Aussie Antics? I actually think this worked out very, very well. For anybody who doesn't know, Peter Bot's been like a 40-plus month sub to Aussie on Twitch, right? So like, he knows, he's very, very comfortable being around Aussie. You know, he knows how he works. He knows how dedicated he is to the game. This duo honestly worked out very, very well on both sides of the coin.
And I love the way they're playing. You can see a bit of it in the practice games yesterday. Aussie Antics, he's got double chug jug, he's got med kits, he's got shockwaves, grappler, and he's like, all right, Peter Bot, go frag out, get as many eliminations as you want, I'll be ready, I've got heals for you, I've got mobility for you, I've got everything you need to get that trophy.
You know, we keep calling Aussie Antics a Luke Llama, but we saw the practice games yesterday. He eliminated Mr. Savage, so there is definitely some WP potential there.
Oh man, I'm excited, of course, for the duo. Their objective here at the front is very clear.
Ooh.
Welcome to our early place out. shaky a little bit in the beginning, trying to get us some free elimination points, and then we'll start playing fast up towards like 5 or 6 minutes in the game.
I just gotta stay alive. That's my plan.
What was the hunchback?
Yeah, you just gotta stay alive. That's it, Ozzy, right? I mean, I love that you guys kind of brought up the practice game yesterday. Having a situation where we watched Peterbot kind of take a flight, was eliminated, rebooted, lands in front of Ozzy, and then Ozzy's just like, hey, here's stuff. Keep going. I'm gonna keep farming. Like, I can't wait to see how they perform today.
I mean, something we talk about in the FNCS is players knowing their roles and being able to play to the T, and that is exactly what Ozzy and Peter are coming into this competition. They have such a good synergy. I really feel like they are, you know.
A little bit. I thought it would be a little bit.
We're back.
He's definitely like got better.
Is that because of you?
No, not even because of me. I think he just like grinded on his own, but I think he's better for me.
Is that anything? We're hearing rumors that more people might be heading your way at Slurpee squad today. You got a message for them?
People you know, we free eliminations, me and Ozzy, so.
Free eliminations, no one wants to get Peter involved with free eliminations. To be honest, they probably feel free when people are actually coming at you, primed and ready to go. Ozzy, so you talked about the fact that you're just going to be a bit of a walking llama for Peter today, but after the test game yesterday, where you did get an elimination on Ali, are you feeling like actually you might be going more for the elims now, more direct?
We'll see. I don't want to say too much, but I mean, if I go the full llama route, people are going to start looking for me as the llama, so we'll change it up a bit. I don't want to keep the strategy like too one-sided, so you know, I'll get in the mix a little bit.
And you are such a kind, lovely person. If you ask Ozzy to talk about the competition, he's just like, I don't do that. I can't talk about anyone in a bad way. But I do want to know, has he told you any trash talk?
Oh, I mean, we'll see. I don't want to mess up his flow state. I know he likes to smack talk, he likes to crash out of people a bit, so I don't want to mess him up too much. So I'm usually Mr. Positive, but it's a tournament, there's money on the line, you know. We'll see how we go.
So the answer is no. Pete hasn't taught him any smack talk. He's literally the same Ozzy antics we know and love. Peter, Ozzy, thank you so much for talking to me today, and I know you're going to put on a good show. Let's head back to the desk.
Thank you so much, Frankie. Yeah, I mean, so we've obviously had a couple days now with everybody here at the tournament. We've had kind of chance to catch up with Ozzy individually, Peterbot individually, and a couple times together, right? You can definitely tell Ozzy's taking this very seriously. He's really putting in time. He's really trying to refine. And Peterbot is just being Peterbot. He's just like, yeah, I'm going to show up on the show day. Everyone's getting eliminated.
Peterbot saying that Ozzy is not as bad as he thought he was is the nicest comment I've ever heard out of Peterbot's mouth. So that right there is a good sign.
Obviously, at one side there, when it comes down to the communication, right, I'll say a lot more. But every single time he's on camera, he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna win.
People are sleeping on Ozzy a little bit though, no? I mean, when you're put up with Peterbot, it's hard to kind of make that comparison, right? The GOAT of Fortnite competitive, the GOAT of Fortnite viewing parties, but they definitely have the taste.
You said the word GOAT there, and that got me thinking. There is a GOAT we have to highlight, and it's someone who's going to be fighting for the #1 loudest duo on the day. It's Courage JD paired up with obviously, if you guys again have been watching since Duo Day, you know we had Courage on the show. He was really excited. Finally, we got some time to practice together. You know, Courage has been taking this extremely.
Which Courage JD is practicing with some kind of pro.
Yeah, and I gotta say, you know, Zeke was mentioning, oh yeah, they're gonna be competing for the loudest duo. I'm pretty sure one half of this duo is gonna be entirely carrying that loudness. I'll let you guys know kind of decide what that's gonna be right there. But yeah, bring up Kelly's where right there, the practice that Courage has been bringing to the table. It's not only the time that he's putting in, because obviously it's been a bunch, it's actually the quality of that practice that kind of caught my eye. Jumping into lobbies, jumping into creative with other professional players, even ones that are actually competing in the event. Like I saw they had a great session with Benno himself, right? A little bit of tips and tricks there about how to fight box to box. So great job by Jers for Courage to go ahead and jump into the action.
Yeah, and also the vibes. I mean, this morning Courage was, I would say, the first one in the practice lounge. And he came, he had 3 bananas, 2 water, 2 granola bars, and it was all for Cole. He said, my duo has got to be ready to compete today, so I think they definitely got what it takes.
Yeah, I mean, he's a character, right? Of course, him being basically the last one out last night during the practice hours, like, I cannot wait to see PK
What?
Nick A30, and then some of the pros.
No, don't.
Maybe. Oh, okay, yeah.
No.
Of course, during the
No.
he was the self-proclaimed 25 NCS Pro-Am champion, so we'll see how that goes today.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's a lot of possibilities, Takada. I do think that Courage JD may have made a few enemies, though.
Definitely made quite a few enemies. You can even think, I'm gonna take you back, okay? 2018, the Fortnite Pro-Am, Courage actually got second place. And, you know, Cypher was talking about it, he competed back in the day. Also, Ali.
For each other, right? Like, obviously, by nature,
How this teamwork is working.
I wouldn't say I'm necessarily a fragger, more of a support player. Means I competed both in a couple of games yesterday. I think we're ready, and I'm there to support him.
We know that you've also won a LAN. There was a LAN at the end of last year in London that you picked up the W4. So do you talk then or anything?
If there's ever a zero game tournament, he knows the big deal. That was a zero game cup, so. Jump back into the game. It's like riding a bike. But is it really?
It's not really a skill I learned. I was born with it. Last night, I was locked in, looking at the VOD, studying film, making sure that we're ready to strategize for today.
And he's a former pro player, so surely he's going to be leading you in the game.
Yeah, I mean, he's, you know, former pro